having seen what the president said in Mogosho, in Kisii, on the 16th, Saturday, he made remarks whereby he directly isolated the people who had taken that case to court, and said that he was given a sword, the ceremonial sword was given at Kasarani, and that he was going to use that sword not to chop vegetables. He was not given that sword for chopping vegetables, but for dealing with crooks like myself and others who had gone to the High Court and successfully challenged this so-called housing levy fund, or levy tax, or whatever it is, or affordable housing levy. So those remarks had two issues that got me concerned. The first issue was that the president was threatening violence against that group, and the kind of violence that exterminates. He was threatening to kill people by saying he's going to slash them. And another thing, the second thing is that he deliberately dehumanized the people who went to court by calling them crooks. And that particular thing irked me. And I can tell you that, for me, there's no ground upon which Ruto can stand and call me a crook. People who know the history of this country know that both of us have been taken to court. And because I live under the jurisdiction of Langata Police Station, on Sunday, I went to Langata Police Station, making an attempt to report this matter, to get an OB. I was kept there for more than 6 hours, being taken around. Eventually, one of the junior officers came and said, "My brother, the discussion I've picked is that they are not going to record your statement. And what I would advise you to do is to go to the crime scene where the crime was committed. That's in Kisii. Go to Kisii in Mosocho and make a report in Mosocho. I'm sure those policemen will not be able to refuse. Because here, when they refuse, they might even argue that the question of jurisdiction, although it happened on national TV for you, they might argue that the question of jurisdiction does not allow them to be the first point of complaint." So taking that advice, I tried to get a flight yesterday to Kisumu or to Homa Bay. All the flights were booked until after next week. I could not get a flight. So, but given the concern I have about my own safety and the safety of the other people whom the president referred to as crooks, whom he is going to slash, the people who had gone to court and gotten orders against his housing levy fund, which the court declared to be unconstitutional, I decided to drive to Kisii, and I drove overnight, go to Mosocho at around 4 o'clock this morning. I went to the police station. I found officers there who handled me very well. They even recorded my complaint in an OB, and the OB is here for those who can see. It's an OB number 03/19/12/2023. It's OB number 3 of today, recorded at Mosocho Police Station. I came here to record a statement. I went at an OB, and I'm getting an OCPD who is trying to bully me, that he cannot respect the Constitution. So he said he will not report my statement. I'll proceed to make sure my statement is recorded. My complaint is that when the president was in Mosocho the other day, he issued a death threat to a group of people, including myself. So I'm personally concerned about that, and I came here to record to file a complaint. I've already recorded an OB number in Mosocho Police Station. They referred me to come and record a statement, but the OSPD has dismissed me, says the Constitution does not matter and whatever it is. What I know is that the president is protected from prosecution in court.
He's not protected from being investigated for criminal utterances. A record that can be used against him after he leaves office. So that's what I'm looking for, to be able to record this issue and to be able to deal with the president according to the law, the way it is. He cannot call me a Mkora. He cannot say he's going to slash me down and others down. That's a death threat. He doesn't have that power. That's the power. He's not immune from the law. Yeah, President was telling me for going to court. We go to court, we challenge some of his policies successfully, and now he's angry. And he doesn't want people to go to court. What does he want people to do? To go to the bush? We're not going to go to the bush, we're going to go to the court. He says he cannot be stopped. The only way he cannot be stopped is if he operates within the law. If he operates outside the law, he'll be stopped. Well, we are challenging his Finance Act. And among the issues that were in the Finance Act was the issue of the housing levy. And he says people are challenging the housing levy, he's going to use the sword he was given him to slash them down. Which means he's going to use the military forces to bring, to kill people. And then but saying he's going to kill people, he's not for cutting vegetables, it's for cutting people like us. And he calls that crooks. I'm not a crook. If anything, I have a cleaner record than he has in terms of public affairs. So he cannot call me a crook. So that's why